Release the person who confused you and make room for love that feels safe, because your heart has been waiting too long for peace. Have you been waiting for someone to become clear while your own heart became tired? Maybe this message found you at the exact moment when you were trying to stay strong, but something inside you felt ready to stop carrying what hurts. Maybe you did not come here by accident. Maybe your heart brought you here because it knows you are ready to choose yourself in a softer way. There comes a time when the soul whispers, "Enough," not in anger, not in bitterness, not because you stopped caring, but because your peace has become too important to lose inside another person's confusion. You may have tried to understand them. You may have tried to explain your heart. You may have waited for a message, a change, a sign, a clear answer, something that would finally make your body relax. But instead, you were left with questions. You were left reading between words. You were left feeling close one moment and far away the next. Feel this for a moment. Your heart was not made to live in guessing. Your body was not made to stay tense for love. Your mind was not made to replay the same small moments again and again, wondering what they meant, wondering if you did too much, said too much, needed too much, asked too much. My dear, love that is meant to heal you will not keep making you doubt your own worth. Love that is safe will not ask your nervous system to stay awake all night trying to solve it. Maybe this reached you because you are tired of checking your phone with a tight chest. Maybe this reached you because the dim screen light on your face has seen too many late nights of hoping. Maybe this reached you because the weight of your phone in your hand has started to feel like the weight of waiting. Maybe this reached you because Use Your Heart knows the difference between love and confusion, even if your mind keeps trying to explain it away. You may still care about them. That is okay. You may still remember the soft moments. That is okay. You may still wish things had been different. That is okay too. Releasing someone does not mean you erase every feeling. It means you stop letting unclear love decide the shape of your day. It means you stop handing your peace to someone who does not know how to hold it with care. It means you choose to come back to yourself, even if a part of you still looks back. There is a quiet pain that comes from loving someone who gives you warmth and distance at the same time. One day you feel chosen. The next day you feel invisible. One moment they make your heart open. The next moment they leave you wondering if you imagined everything. That kind of love does not only confuse your mind, it confuses your body. It makes your throat tight. It makes your breath small. It makes your heart wait at a doorway that never fully opens. And when you stand at that doorway long enough, you may begin to think the problem is you. You may think, if I were calmer, they would choose me. If I were prettier, better, softer, stronger, more patient, less emotional, they would become clear. But listen gently. Someone else's unclear heart is not proof that you are hard to love. Someone else's mixed energy is not proof that you are too much. Someone else's silence is not a mirror of your value. The first healing today is this. Stop turning their confusion into a judgment about yourself. Let your shoulders drop a little. Place your hand over your heart if you can. Feel the steady beat under your palm. This heart has carried so much. It has hoped when it was tired. It has forgiven when it was hurt. It has tried again when it was unsure. It has waited for love to feel simple. It has waited for peace to return. And still, it is here. Still beating. Still loving. Still asking you to come home. You do not need to hate the person who confused you. You do not need to make them wrong in every way. You do not need to build a hard wall around your heart. This is not about blame. This is about truth. The truth is, your heart needs safety. Your body needs peace. Your soul needs love that does not feel like a test every day. You are allowed to step back from anything that makes you feel small, unsure, or hungry for basic care. Fear may say, but what if they change? Love says your peace cannot wait for their clarity. Fear may say, but what if they were the one? Love says the one who is meant for your heart will not leave your heart aching for simple kindness. Fear may say, maybe I should try one more time. Love says, my dear, you have already tried enough to know how this feels inside you. Enough. Not because you failed, not because they are terrible, not because love is impossible. Enough because your spirit is asking for quiet. Enough because your body is asking for rest. Enough because the small, tight feeling in your throat when you wait for their reply is not the feeling of safe love. It is the feeling of your inner self begging you to listen. Today, we begin with a slow breath before checking, chasing, or explaining again. This is not a small thing. A slow breath can become a quiet space. A quiet space can become one peaceful choice. And one peaceful choice can become the beginning of a new life. Let this be the moment when you stop running after a door that opens only halfway. Let this be the moment when you remember that you are not standing outside love. You are standing at the edge of choosing yourself again. There is another doorway, a quieter one, a kinder one. It leads back into your own heart. It leads back into your own body. It leads back into the peaceful place inside you that was waiting while you were busy waiting for someone else. You may have thought release would feel like losing, but sometimes release feels like finally being able to breathe. Sometimes release is not the end of love. It is the beginning of self-respect. Sometimes release does not mean I never cared. It means I care about myself too. It means I will not keep abandoning my own peace just to stay close to someone who keeps me unsure. I do not have to understand everything to choose peace. I can release confusion without losing myself. My heart is allowed to feel safe. Let those words settle slowly. Do not rush them. Do not force yourself to believe everything at once. Just let a small part of you receive them. The part of you that has been tired. The part of you that wanted a sign. The part of you that kept asking, why do I feel so anxious if this is love? That part is not weak. That part is wise. It has been telling you the truth in the only way it knew how. Sometimes the heart stays because it remembers the beginning, the sweetness, the promise, the moment when everything felt possible. You may still be holding the version of them that made you feel seen for a little while. You may still be hoping that version will return and stay. But love cannot be built only on moments. Love needs pattern. Love needs care that repeats. Love needs honesty that does not disappear when things become real. Love needs steadiness, not only sparks. My dear, your soul is not asking for perfect love. It is asking for safe love. Love where you can speak without fear. Love where you can rest without wondering if you are too much. Love where you do not have to turn yourself into a smaller version just to keep someone near. Love where your softness is not used against you. Love where your heart does not have to become a detective. Notice what happens in your body as you hear this. Maybe your chest softens a little. Maybe sadness comes up. Maybe part of you resists and says, but I still want them. That is okay. Wanting someone and choosing peace can exist in the same heart for a while. Healing does not always begin with certainty. Sometimes healing begins with honesty. Sometimes the honest truth is, I still care, but I cannot keep hurting myself like this. You are allowed to miss someone and still release them. You are allowed to love the good moments and still admit the pattern hurt you. You are allowed to wish them well and still stop giving them access to your peace. You are allowed to stop waiting for their clarity and start listening to your own. The love that feels safe will not need you to become anxious first. The love that feels safe will not make you beg for simple respect. The love that feels safe will not keep your heart in a waiting room. It will meet you with kindness. It will speak with care. It will feel like your body can finally unclench. Before we go deeper, there is something your heart already knows, but your mind keeps avoiding. The confusion itself is an answer. Not always the answer you wanted, but an answer. When someone keeps you unsure again and again, your soul begins to understand what your mind does not want to accept. Peace is not there. Not yet. Maybe not with them. And if peace is not there, you are allowed to stop trying to build a home in uncertainty. This does not mean you close your heart. This means you protect the part of you that still believes in love. You protect your softness. You protect your hope. You protect your ability to trust again. Because the longer you stay in unclear love, the more your heart may begin to think love always feels this way. But it does not. Love can be steady. Love can be simple. Love can be kind. Love can feel safe in your body. Come back to your breath. Come back to the hand on your heart. Come back to the quiet truth inside you. You do not need to chase what is meant to meet you. You do not need to prove your value to someone who keeps forgetting to see it. You do not need to keep opening the door for a love that leaves you cold. Maybe this is the day you stop asking, why did they confuse me? Maybe this is the day you begin asking, what part of me is ready to feel safe now? Maybe this is the day you stop trying to become chosen by someone unclear and start choosing the peace that has been calling your name. Maybe this is the day your heart stops begging for a half-open door and turns toward the quiet room inside you where love has been waiting all along, softly. No force, no anger needed, just a gentle return. There is nothing wrong with you because you loved someone who confused you. There is nothing shameful about hoping. There is nothing foolish about seeing the good in someone. Your heart was trying to love. But now your heart is learning something deeper. Love is not only how much you can give, love is also how safely you can receive. Love is not only staying. Love is also knowing when staying begins to hurt the sacred part of you. So today, let the first release be simple. Do not force yourself to forget. Do not force yourself to be strong. Do not force yourself to stop feeling. Just tell the truth. This has made me tired. This has made me unsure. This has taken too much peace from me, and I am ready to come back to myself. That truth is enough for now. It was not foolish to hope. It was not foolish to care. It was not foolish to believe the soft moments were real. When someone gives you warmth and then distance, attention and then silence, tenderness and then uncertainty, the heart can become attached to the return of what felt good. It begins waiting for the next kind word, the next sweet message, the next small sign that maybe everything is changing. And because the good moments came sometimes, your heart kept thinking, maybe if I stay a little longer, the safe part will finally stay too. This is why unclear love can feel so powerful. It does not hurt all the time. If it hurt every moment, you might walk away sooner. But because there are soft moments, your heart keeps holding on to them. Because there are memories that felt true, your mind keeps using them as proof. Because there are times when they made you feel special, you keep wondering if the distance is only temporary. This back and forth can pull your emotions into a cycle that feels hard to leave. My dear, mixed energy can train the heart to wait for crumbs and call them a feast. A small message can feel like relief. A little attention can feel like hope. A sudden kind moment can make you forget all the nights you felt alone. This does not mean you are weak. It means your heart was hungry for love, and it tried to survive on what was offered. But you were not created to live on crumbs. You were created to receive care that does not disappear when you need it most. No shame. Please hear that. No shame. You may have blamed yourself for feeling attached. You may have asked why you could not simply stop caring. You may have told yourself, I know this is hurting me, so why do I still want them? But the heart does not release by being judged. The heart releases by being understood. And today, you are not here to attack yourself. You are here to understand why the pull felt so strong, so you can finally become free from it. The ache between your shoulder blades, the quiet buzz in your body after reading a cold message, the warm cup you forgot to drink because your mind was replaying everything, these small signs matter. They show you that your body was living in the pattern too. It was not only a thought. It was not only a feeling. It became something your whole system began to expect. Warmth, distance, hope, silence, return, disappointment, and then hope again. That cycle can feel like love because it creates intensity. But intensity is not the same as safety. Longing is not the same as connection. Waiting is not the same as being chosen. When love is unclear, the nervous part of you may become more awake than the peaceful part of you. You may feel pulled, not because the love is right, but because the pattern is unfinished. The heart wants a clear ending. The mind wants a reason. The soul wants peace. It was not foolish to hope when they were kind. It was not foolish to soften when they came close. It was not foolish to believe the best in them. It was only time to stop losing yourself in the waiting. The confusing person may have become like a stage in your mind. You kept sitting there, waiting for the curtain to rise again. Sometimes it did. They appeared with warmth, words, care, maybe even promise. Your heart leaned forward. You thought, here it is, the part where everything changes. Then the curtain dropped again. Silence, distance, coldness, unclear energy. And there you were, still sitting in the audience of their choices, waiting for the next act. But my dear, your life is not meant to be spent in the audience of someone else's uncertainty. You are not here to wait for another person to decide whether they can love you clearly. You are not here to clap for small effort that still leaves your heart empty. You are not here to build your self-worth around the moments when someone remembers to be gentle. The next part is the one most people skip because it asks you to stop blaming yourself. Maybe you were not too emotional. Maybe you were responding to emotional confusion. Maybe you were not needy. Maybe your basic need for care was being ignored. Maybe you were not asking for too much. Maybe you were asking the wrong person for something they were not ready or willing to give. Old mind says, maybe I was too much. Soul says, maybe they were not clear enough. Old mind says, maybe I scared them away. Soul says, real care does not run from honest feeling. Old Old mind says, maybe I should have stayed quiet. Soul says, your truth is not the reason someone cannot meet you. Let that land. So much pain begins when you make yourself responsible for someone else's inability to be clear. You start editing your needs. You start making your messages shorter. You start acting less excited. You start hiding your hurt. You start pretending you are fine with less than what your heart needs. And little by little, you become a smaller version of yourself. Not because love asked you to grow, but because confusion taught you to shrink. That is not love. That is emotional survival. You deserve to be loved in a way that lets you stay whole. You deserve to speak and still feel safe. You deserve to ask a simple question and receive a simple answer. You deserve to feel chosen without having to read signs. You deserve a connection where peace is not rare. You deserve a love where your body does not keep waiting for the next change in temperature. Take a small, quiet moment now, if you can, to notice your body. Not to fix it, not to judge it. Just notice. Is your jaw tight? Are your shoulders lifted? Is there a small pull in your stomach? Is your breath shallow? This is information. This is your inner self saying, I have been trying to tell you something. I have been trying to show you what your heart could not say out loud. Mixed signals often feel powerful because they create a longing for repair. The heart keeps hoping the person who created the pain will also be the one to soothe it. So you wait for them to send the message that calms you. You wait for them to explain. You wait for them to become warm again. But when the same source gives both comfort and pain, the soul becomes confused. It begins reaching for relief from the place that keeps creating the ache. This is why release is not only emotional, it is spiritual. It is the moment you stop asking the same unclear energy to become your peace. It is the moment you turn toward the deeper love within you and say, I will not keep looking for safety where I keep feeling unsure. I will not keep asking confusion to heal the wound it keeps touching. I forgive myself for waiting. I forgive myself for hoping. I choose peace over guessing. Let this affirmation be kind. Do not use it to punish yourself. Use it like warm water over a tired place. I forgive myself for waiting. Yes, because you were waiting for love. I forgive myself for hoping. Yes, because hope came from the soft part of you. I choose peace over guessing. Yes, because now you are ready for something steadier. My dear, there is a difference between patience and self-abandonment. Patience feels calm. Self-abandonment feels anxious. Patience lets you remain connected to yourself. Self-abandonment makes you leave yourself to keep someone else close. Patience has dignity. Self-abandonment has fear. So ask gently, not harshly, was I being patient or was I disappearing? No shame, only truth. There is also a difference between understanding someone and excusing what hurts you. You can understand that someone has wounds. You can understand that they may be afraid. You can understand that they may not know how to love clearly, but understanding their pain does not mean you must live inside it. Compassion for them must not become abandonment of you. You can bless their path and still choose another one. You can wish them healing and still step away. You can see their humanity and still protect your peace. Spiritual love does not ask you to suffer endlessly. Spiritual love teaches you to honor the sacred life inside you too. Maybe they had good in them. Maybe they had light in them. Maybe they gave you moments that felt real. This can all be true. And it can also be true that the pattern was hurting you. Healing becomes possible when you stop needing the story to be all good or all bad. It was a connection. It had meaning. It taught you something. And now your soul may be ready to move beyond it. The stage does not need your waiting anymore. The curtain does not need your eyes. You can stand up from the seat where you kept hoping for the next act. You can walk out of the old show with your heart still soft. You do not need to stay until they finally understand your worth. You do not need to stay until the story becomes clear. Sometimes the clearest answer is how your body feels when you stop waiting. Ding. You are not losing love by leaving confusion. You are making space for love to come in a form your heart can trust. You are making space for a bond that does not need to be decoded. You are making space for someone whose care feels simple, honest, and steady. But first, you must stop feeding the pattern that keeps your nervous system hungry. This does not mean you must make a dramatic decision in one moment. It means you begin gently. You listen before chasing. You notice before explaining. You stop calling anxiety a sign. You stop calling distance a challenge. You stop calling crumbs a meal. And if a part of you still wants to check, still wants to know, still wants to hear from them, hold that part with tenderness. Do not say you are foolish. Say, I understand why you want relief. I understand why you want certainty. I understand why you want the soft version of them to return. But we are not going to hurt ourselves today just to feel close for a moment. That is love. That is self-love. That is the beginning of freedom. You may feel sadness. You may feel a strange empty space where waiting used to live. You may feel unsure what to do with all the energy you once spent thinking about them. Let that space be there. Do not rush to fill it. That open space is not loneliness only. It is room. Room for breath. Room for sleep. Room for your own voice. Room for love that does not make your body shake with doubt. My dear, mixed signals are powerful only while you believe they are the closest thing to love you can receive. But when you remember your worth, the power begins to fade. When you remember that peace is possible, the old pull weakens. When you remember that clarity is not too much to ask for, the pattern loses its spell. So let today be the day you stop sitting in the dark theater of someone else's uncertainty. Let today be the day you rise. Let today be the day you walk slowly, gently, with your heart in your own hands. You do not have to run. You do not have to slam the door. You only have to choose one honest step toward peace. One step, then another, then another. Your mind may argue for a long time, but your body often tells the truth quietly. It may not speak in words. It may speak through a tight chest, a heavy stomach, a shallow breath, a tired face, or the sudden drop you feel when their name appears on your screen. The mind says, maybe this means love. The body says, why do I not feel safe? The mind says, maybe I should wait. The body says, I am tired. Listen, right here. Your body is not your enemy. Your body is not trying to ruin your hope. Your body is not being dramatic. It is the gentle messenger that has been trying to get your attention. When a connection keeps you guessing, the body begins to carry the questions. You may feel it in the air just above your collarbones, where breath becomes small. You may feel it behind your eyes after another night of thinking too much. You may feel it in the stomach, that deep pull that comes when something is not settled. My dear, the body knows the difference between peace and panic, even when the heart is still attached. It knows the difference between being excited and being anxious. It knows the difference between a sweet surprise and an uncertain pattern. It knows the difference between love that opens you and love that keeps you bracing for impact. The mind can explain. The body reveals. Place one hand gently on your upper chest. Place the other hand on your stomach. Just feel. Feel the breath moving in and out. Feel where the body is holding. Feel where it wants softness. There is no need to force peace. Just listen. Your body may be saying, I need rest. It may be saying, I need truth. It may be saying, I cannot keep living on almost. Notice. No judgment. Just notice. When love is clear, the body may feel calm, even if the heart feels tender. When love is honest, the breath can move. When love is kind, the stomach does not need to twist itself into knots. Safe love does not mean you never feel emotion. It means your body does not live in fear of the next silence, the next distance, the next sudden shift. It means you can be human without feeling punished for it. Your body remembers the message you waited for. Your body remembers the silence after you opened your heart. Your body remembers the times you tried to act calm while everything inside you was shaking. Your body remembers the shallow breath you took when you saw their name and did not know if it would bring comfort or pain. Your body remembers, and now your body is asking to be treated with kindness. This is where healing becomes honest. You stop asking only, do I love them? You begin asking, how do I feel around them? Do I feel safe to speak? Do I feel calm after we connect? Do I feel more myself or less? Do I feel seen, or do I feel like I am performing for warmth? These questions are not hard. They are simple, but they can change everything. My dear, sometimes the heart calls something love because the feeling is strong. But strong does not always mean safe. A storm is strong, a wave is strong, a sudden flame is strong. But your soul is not asking for a storm to survive. Your soul is asking for a place to rest. It is asking for a love that does not require your body to stay on alert. Worry says, but the feeling is strong. Trust says, strong is not always safe. Worry says, I have never felt this way before. Trust says, maybe you have never been this activated before. Worry says, I cannot let go because the pull is real. Trust says, the pull can be real and still not be peace. Let your breath become steady before you respond to confusing energy. Let the body settle before you give another answer from fear. This small practice can protect you from answering from panic. It can give your soul enough space to speak. It can help you feel whether your next step comes from love, or fear. I am here. I am listening. I choose peace. The body is like an anchor in calm water. When the mind becomes a storm, the body can bring you back to the present moment. It can remind you that you are here, not in the old message, not in the imagined future, not in the memory of their softest day, not in the fear that nothing better will come. You are here, breathing, living, returning. For so long, another person's waves may have decided the state of your inner sea. If they were warm, you felt lifted. If they were distant, you felt low. If they answered, you relaxed. If they disappeared, you sank. That is not peace. That is being tied to someone else's weather. Today, gently, you begin to take your inner water back. You are allowed to become steady again. You are allowed to sleep without waiting. You are allowed to eat without checking. You are allowed to wake up without wondering who you are to them today. You are allowed to feel your own life again. My dear, a connection that pulls you away from your own body is asking too much. Love should not make you abandon the signals of your soul. It should not ask you to ignore the stomach ache, the tight throat, the tired eyes, the restless hands. These signs are not weakness. They are wisdom. They are the body saying, please come back. Please do not leave me alone in this pain. So come back now. Feel the chair, the bed, or the floor holding you. Feel the weight of your body. Feel the breath returning. You do not need to solve the whole story in this moment. You only need to tell the truth about how it has felt. Has it felt peaceful? Has it felt kind? Has it felt safe enough for your heart to rest? If the answer is no, let that answer be honored. My body is allowed to tell the truth. Peace is safe for me now. I do not have to call anxiety love. Say this slowly inside yourself. Do not make it a performance. Do not rush. Let the words move through the places that still want to argue. My body is allowed to tell the truth. This means you no longer dismiss your own discomfort just because you want the connection to work. Peace is safe for me now. This means you do not have to keep choosing intensity to feel alive. I do not have to call anxiety love. This means the old pattern can begin to end. Sometimes peace feels strange when you are used to emotional highs and lows. Calm may feel empty at first. Steady care may feel unfamiliar. Clear love may even feel too simple. This is because the body can become used to waiting, proving, chasing, and recovering. But what is familiar is not always healthy. What is familiar is not always meant to stay. Sometimes the soul must learn a new language, the language of calm, the language of safe, the language of enough. You can learn this language slowly. You do not have to master it today. You only have to begin noticing. Notice who makes your breath softer. Notice who makes your heart feel respected. Notice who answers your truth with C. Art to notice who brings peace, not just excitement. Notice who allows you to be fully human without making you afraid you will be left. Notice, listen, your body will show you. And when old attraction pulls you back toward confusion, do not shame yourself. Just ask, what is my body feeling right now? Is this peace, or is this a familiar ache? Is this love, or is this the hope of being chosen? Is this truth, or is this fear wearing the mask of passion? These gentle questions can open a door inside you. Not a door back to them, but a door back to yourself. My dear, the body does not ask for much. It asks for breath, rest, food, kindness, safety. It asks not to be dragged again and again into the same pain. It asks not to be ignored when it tightens. It asks not to be silenced when it whispers, "This does not feel good for me." When you begin to respect those whispers, your whole energy changes. You stop chasing what makes you sick with worry. You stop romanticizing the person who keeps your heart unsteady. You stop making excuses for the pattern that leaves you tired. You begin to see that the body is not blocking love. It is guiding you toward the love that can actually hold you. There is a deep kind of freedom in believing your own inner signals. You no longer need many signs, many opinions, or one more painful moment. You can say, "My body has been speaking. My peace has been missing. My heart has been tired." That is enough information. You do not need a dramatic ending to choose a gentle beginning. Soft, steady. Here, let your breath become the place you return to. Let your hand on your heart remind you that you are not alone inside yourself. Let your stomach soften as if it no longer has to hold all the fear. Let your face relax. Let your eyes rest. Let the body feel, even for a moment, what it is like not to chase an answer. Maybe the answer is not in what they said. Maybe the answer is in how you felt after they said it. Maybe the answer is not in whether they cared. Maybe the answer is in whether their care was safe for you. Maybe the answer is not in whether there was love somewhere. Maybe the answer is in whether that love brought peace. There can be love and still not enough safety. There can be attraction and still not enough care. There can be history and still not enough honesty. There can be hope and still not enough peace. This is not failure. This is clarity. And clarity does not have to arrive loudly. Sometimes it arrives as a small exhale. Sometimes it arrives as the moment you finally stop defending what hurts. Sometimes it arrives when your body relaxes at the thought of no longer waiting. Sometimes it arrives when you realize that losing confusion may feel more peaceful than keeping the person. My dear, let your body be your friend in this healing. Let it guide you out of the old storm and back into calm water. Let it teach you that your peace matters. Let it show you that love should not feel like a place where you cannot breathe. You are allowed to want love that touches your heart without disturbing your soul. You are allowed to want care that feels warm without becoming confusing. You're allowed to want someone whose presence feels like rest. Feel the anchor within you. You are not lost. You are returning. And now, gently, you begin to understand that releasing someone does not have to be a war. It does not have to be loud. It does not have to be filled with blame, sharp words, or one last message that explains every ache inside your chest. Sometimes the deepest release is quiet. Sometimes it happens in the private place within you where you finally stop trying to make another person understand how much they hurt you. Sometimes it begins when your fingers loosen around the need to be chosen, and your heart whispers, I cannot keep doing this to myself. You do not have to hate them to leave the confusion behind. You do not have to make them a bad person to admit that the pattern was painful. You do not have to prove that you were right. You do not have to collect every memory, every silence, every broken promise and carry it like proof. Your peace does not need a court case. Your healing does not need their agreement. Your freedom does not need permission from the person who kept you unsure. My dear, this is where so many tender hearts get stuck. They believe they can only release someone after they receive a full explanation. They wait for the apology. They wait for the honest talk. They wait for the moment when the other person finally says, yes, I confused you. Yes, I hurt you. Yes, you deserved better. But sometimes that moment does not come. And if your peace depends on their honesty, then your peace remains in their hands. Come back to your own hands. Feel your fingers. Notice if they are tense. Notice if your body is still holding the shape of waiting. Maybe your hands have held your phone too tightly. Maybe they have typed and deleted the same message many times. Maybe they have reached for answers that never brought real rest. Let them soften now. Let the hands rest. Let the body learn that it does not have to keep reaching toward what keeps moving away. There is a kind of begging that does not always sound like begging. It can sound like explaining your feelings again. It can sound like asking for clarity from someone who has shown you their pattern many times. It can sound like making yourself easier to love. It can sound like saying, "I understand," when your heart is breaking. It can sound like pretending you need less than you truly need. It can sound like silence when your soul wants truth. But love should not require you to beg in quiet ways. Love should not require you to prove that you are worth care. Love should not require you to turn your pain into a perfect sentence before someone takes it seriously. You are not here to perform your who, or in a way that finally earns tenderness. You are here to remember that your feelings matter even when someone else does not know how to meet them. I release the need to explain my heart to unclear love. I release the need to prove that I was hurt. I release the need to be chosen by what keeps me unsure. I return to myself with love. Let these words move slowly. Let them meet the place inside you that still wants to be understood. Of course you wanted to be understood. Of course you wanted them to see the pain clearly. Of course you wanted the story to end with a soft conversation and a healed heart. That longing is human. But sometimes the healing is not in being understood by them. Sometimes the healing is in finally understanding yourself. You were tired. You were trying. You were hoping. You were giving more chances than your body had strength to hold. You were not foolish. You were loving from a place that wanted safety. And now your soul is asking you to love yourself with the same devotion you gave to someone else. Enough chasing, not with anger, with love. Release does not mean you throw away the good. It means you stop using the good moments to excuse the painful pattern. It means you can say, yes, there was tenderness, and yes, there was confusion. Yes, there were moments that felt real, and yes, there were many moments where I did not feel safe. Both can be true. You do not have to lie to yourself in either direction. You do not have to make it all beautiful or all terrible. You only have to be honest. My dear, honesty is gentle when it is spoken from the soul. It does not attack. It simply opens the window. It lets fresh air into a room that has been closed for too long. It says, "This connection taught me something, but I cannot keep living inside the lesson." It says, "I bless what was real, and I release what was painful." It says, "I am allowed to choose peace, even if part of me still misses them." Control says, "Explain one more time." Peace says, "Your silence can be sacred too." Control says, "Make them see what they did." Peace says, "You can see it, and that is enough." Control says, "Maybe if you choose the perfect words, they will finally change." Peace says, "You are not here to write the sentence that saves someone from their own pattern. Stay with this gently. This is where your energy begins to change. For a long time, your energy may have been wrapped around their response. Did they answer? Did they care? Did they notice your sadness? Did they miss you? Did they understand? Did they feel anything? And each question pulled a little more life out of your body and placed it in their hands. Release begins when you call that life back. Not with force, not with pride, with tenderness. You may say within yourself, I am calling back the energy I gave to waiting. I am calling back the love I used to abandon myself. I am calling back the attention I placed on someone else's uncertainty. I am calling back the peace I kept spending on a question that never became clear. This is not punishment. This is return. Imagine confusion like a heavy coat you have worn for too long. At first, you may not have noticed the weight. You thought it was love. You thought it was hope. You thought it was patience. But day after day, it grew heavier. It made simple things feel hard. It made your shoulders ache. It made your heart feel tired. And now, with deep kindness, you are allowed to take it off. You do not have to burn it. You do not have to curse it. You simply put it down because it no longer belongs on your body. Put it down. Slowly. Let the shoulders soften. You do not need to carry the weight of someone else's unclear heart. You do not need to carry the weight of unfinished conversations. You do not need to carry the weight of guessing what they meant, what they felt, what they wanted, why they came close, why they pulled away. Some answers are too expensive when they cost you your peace. Before you send a message from pain, give yourself a quiet moment of stillness. Sit with your breath. Place your hand over your heart. Ask yourself, am I about to speak from peace, or am I reaching for relief? Am I trying to share truth, or am I trying to make them soothe me? Am I honoring myself, or am I stepping back into the same circle? A quiet moment can save you from giving away your power again. It can help you hear the voice beneath the panic. It can remind you that you do not have to answer every ache with action. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is stay still until your soul catches up with your feelings. My dear, the part of you that wants to send one more message is not bad. It is scared. It wants comfort. It wants the pain to stop. It wants the other person to come back as the version you loved. So do not shame that part. Sit beside it inside yourself. Say, I know you are hurting. I know you want a sign. I know you want to feel chosen. But today, we will not chase comfort from the place that made us feel unsafe. That is not cold. That is care. That is self-love becoming stronger than fear. You may think release means closing the heart. But true release opens the heart in a new way. It removes the fear that love must be earned through suffering. It removes the belief that confusion is normal. It removes the old habit of proving yourself to someone who keeps changing the rules. When you release what is unclear, you do not become less loving. You become more honest with your love. You stop pouring your tenderness into a cup with cracks. You stop giving your warmth to a place that cannot hold it. You stop standing outside a half-open door, hoping the next moment will finally invite you in. You turn toward the home within you, the one that has always been waiting. You step inside yourself again. You close the door gently, not to punish anyone, but to protect the peace that is beginning to return. I release what keeps me unsure. I release what asks me to shrink. I release what cannot meet me with care. And as you say this, you may feel grief. Let it come. Grief is not a sign that release is wrong. It is a sign that something mattered. You are allowed to grieve the dream. You are allowed to grieve the version of them you hoped would stay. You are allowed to grieve the future you imagined. But do not let grief trick you into returning to what kept breaking your heart. Grief is something you move through. It is not a command to go backward. Softly, stay with yourself. Let the tears be clean. There is no need to rush this healing. You do not have to wake up tomorrow and feel nothing. You do not have to pretend you are beyond it. You only have to stop betraying yourself today. You only have to choose one gentle act of release. Maybe that act is not checking. Maybe it is not explaining. Maybe it is not reading old messages. Maybe it is not building a story around their silence. Maybe it is simply breathing and saying, I choose peace again and again and again. The soul becomes strong through small choices, not through one dramatic moment, not through pretending, through returning. Every time you choose not to beg for clarity, you return. Every time you choose not to prove your worth, you return. Every time you choose not to chase a love that made you anxious, you return. And one day, what once pulled you so strongly will feel far away, not because you forced it, but because you grew beyond it. My dear, you are allowed to release without a final conversation. You are allowed to heal without their apology. You are allowed to move forward without making them understand. You are allowed to bless them quietly and still choose yourself completely. This is not weakness. This is deep inner power. This is the moment you stop asking confusion to become love and begin allowing peace to become your guide. So let the heavy coat fall from your shoulders. Let the old need to prove fall with it. Let the ache of waiting soften. Let the part of you that kept reaching begin to rest. You have carried enough. You have explained enough. You have waited enough. Now let your heart feel what it has been asking to feel. Relief. When you begin to release unclear love, peace may feel strange at first. This surprises many tender hearts. You may think that when the confusion ends, you will only feel free. And yes, part of you may feel lighter, but another part may feel empty, restless, or unsure. Not because peace is wrong, not because you should go back, but because your body may have become used to the emotional highs and lows. It may have learned to call the rush love and the waiting devotion. My dear, if your heart has spent a long time inside uncertainty, calm can feel unfamiliar. A quiet day can feel too quiet. A steady person can feel less exciting. A peaceful connection can feel like something is missing. But maybe nothing is missing. Maybe the fear is missing. Maybe the chase is missing. Maybe the pain that you seek was to make the love feel intense is finally not there. And because your body is not used to that, it may not recognize peace right away. Calm, steady. This is new. Safe love does not make you earn every soft moment. Safe love does not make you wonder where you stand. Safe love does not leave your body waiting for the next sudden change. Safe love does not punish you for having feelings. Safe love does not make you shrink yourself into someone easier to keep. It allows you to breathe. It allows you to speak. It allows you to be human. For a heart used to confusion, this can feel almost too simple. You may think, where is the pull? Where is the ache? Where is the deep worry? Where is the urgent need to win them back? But my dear, love does not have to feel like emergency to be real. Love does not have to make your chest hurt to be deep. Love does not have to keep you awake at night to mean something. Sometimes the most sacred love is the one that lets your nervous system rest. The quiet room after emotional chaos ends can feel unfamiliar. The soft blanket touching your arm can remind you how long it has been since you truly rested. The first calm morning when you are not checking for proof may feel peaceful and strange at the same time. You may not know what to do with the space. You may look for the old ache because the old ache became familiar. But do not mistake familiar pain for true love. Fear says, where is the spark? Love says, maybe the spark was stress and peace is the truth. Fear says, why does calm feel so quiet? Love says, because your heart is no longer being pulled apart. Fear says, what if I get bored with safe love? Love says, maybe you are learning that love can feel like rest, not only like hunger. Let this be a new lesson. Slowly. Your body may need time to trust calm. If you grew used to waiting for someone to become warm again, steady love may feel almost unreal. If you grew used to earning attention, receiving care freely may feel uncomfortable. If you grew used to being confused, clarity may feel strange. This does not mean clarity is wrong. It means your inner world is learning a new pattern. I am learning to trust calm love. I no longer need chaos to feel chosen. Peace can feel like love too. Say this softly, not as a demand, but as a teaching. You are teaching your heart that peace is not emptiness. You are teaching your body that safety is not boring. You are teaching your soul that love does not need to arrive with fear in order to be powerful. This is deep healing. This is a new way of being loved. My dear, safe love may feel unfamiliar because it does not ask you to perform. It does not make you study every word. It does not make you wonder if you should speak less or care less or feel less. It does not ask you to become a version of yourself that is easier for someone else to handle. Safe love gives you room. It does not crowd your heart with doubt. It does not turn your tenderness into a problem. Think of your heart like a home. For a long time, confusion may have kept running through the rooms, opening drawers, turning on old fears, leaving everything unsettled. You tried to clean it up. You tried to make the space warm. You tried to welcome love in, but the home inside you never felt fully calm. Now, as you release what disturbed your peace, the rooms become quiet again. At first, the quiet may feel strange, but soon it begins to feel like safety. You can sit inside your own heart again. You can breathe there. You can belong there. This is important because the love that feels safe will not always arrive as a dramatic rush. It may arrive as consistency. It may arrive as honesty. It may arrive as someone who answers clearly, listens gently, and does not make you pay for their attention with your anxiety. It may arrive as a calm presence that does not make your body shake. And the old part of you may say, "Is this enough?" The healed part of you will say, "Yes, this is what enough feels like." Safe love feels like being able to say what you mean. It feels like not having to hide your softness. It feels like your heart can be open without being played with. It feels like your body does not have to keep checking for danger. It feels like care that stays after the first sweetness. It feels like respect when things are not perfect. It feels like peace that does not disappear when you need honesty. My dear, this next truth may feel simple, but it can break the old pattern completely. If love only feels real when you are afraid of losing it, then your heart has learned fear, not love. And that can be healed. You can teach your heart to recognize warmth without panic. You can teach your body to receive care without waiting for pain. You can teach your soul to stop confusing uncertainty with depth. This healing may happen in small, quiet moments. A moment of sitting with calm instead of reaching for old chaos. A moment of not checking. A moment of letting your body feel the silence without filling it with worry. A moment of saying, "I am safe right now. I do not need to return to what hurts just because peace feels new." Stay. Let calm teach you. In that quiet space, something begins to shift. The old pattern says, "Do something, send something, check something." fix something. But your deeper self says, no, we are learning rest. We are learning trust. We are learning that peace does not need to be interrupted. We are learning that the absence of chaos is not the absence of love. There is a tenderness in this learning. You may feel sad for the version of you who thought love had to hurt to matter. You may feel compassion for the part of you that accepted confusion because it did not know calm was possible. Let that compassion rise. Do not judge the past self. That past self was trying to be loved with the tools it had. Now you have new tools: breath, awareness, boundaries, self-respect, inner safety, soft, gentle, new. You are not late to safe love. You are not too damaged for it. You are not too emotional to receive it. You are not ruined by what confused you. You are learning. You are returning. You are becoming able to feel the difference between a love that activates fear and a love that supports peace. There may be moments when the old pull comes back. You may miss the intensity. You may miss the way your heart jumped when they finally reached out. You may miss the sweet moments that came after distance. This is natural. But when that happens, ask yourself, did I miss love or did I miss relief? Did I miss connection or did I miss the feeling of being rescued from the pain they helped create? Did I miss them or did I miss who I hoped they would become? These questions are not here to hurt you. They are here to free you. My dear, safe love does not keep you starving and then call a small meal romance. Safe love does not leave you thirsty and then offer one drop as proof. Safe love is not a rare moment of kindness surrounded by fear. Safe love is care that has roots. It is kindness that repeats. It is honesty that does not vanish when the heart needs truth. You can begin practicing safe love with yourself now. Speak to yourself in a way that does not confuse you. Keep small promises to yourself. Rest when you are tired. Do not say yes when your body says no. Do not chase what makes you feel anxious. Tell yourself the truth with kindness. Become a steady place inside your own life, because when you become safe for yourself, unsafe love begins to lose its power. When you stop abandoning yourself, the people who require your self-abandonment no longer feel like home. When you learn peace, chaos no longer feels like passion. It starts to feel like what it is, a disturbance to the sacred quiet you worked so hard to find. I am safe with calm. I am open to steady care. I allow peace to become familiar. Let this be your new inner practice. Not loud, not forced, just steady. Each day, choose one calm thing and let yourself receive it. A quiet morning, a slow breath, a kind thought, a message not sent, a boundary honored, a body listened to. These are small things, but they teach the heart that safety is real. My dear, the love that feels safe will not ask you to become numb. It will not ask you to stop caring. It will not ask you to be less deep. It will simply meet your depth with care. It will meet your feelings with respect. It will meet your softness with honesty. It will not use your open heart as a place to come and go without thought. And the more you trust this, the more ready you become. Not desperate ready, not waiting ready, peace ready, whole ready, clear ready. The kind of ready that does not chase, the kind of ready that does not beg, the kind of ready that says, I welcome love, but I will not lose myself for it. This is how space opens, not only around you, but within you. The old rooms inside your heart become clean again. The windows open, the air changes, the cup that was once filled with worry begins to hold calm. You are no longer making room for love by emptying yourself. You are making room by becoming full of your own peace. And in that peace, love can enter without having to repair what confusion broke. It can enter gently. It can sit down in your life without causing fear. It can be seen clearly because your eyes are no longer blinded by the need to be chosen. It can feel safe because you have stopped calling pain a promise. There is a sacred moment in healing when you stop explaining your worth to someone who keeps acting like it is difficult to see. It may not happen all at once. It may begin as a small, quiet thought. I should not have to keep proving this. I should not have to keep asking for basic care. I should not have to keep shrinking my feelings so someone else can stay comfortable. And when that thought rises, your spirit begins to stand taller. My dear, your worth is not a debate. It is not a question waiting for another person's answer. It is not something that becomes true only when someone chooses you, texts you, loves you clearly, or finally understands what they had. Your worth was there before they came. It is there while you heal. It will be there after the confusion leaves your life. Nothing they did or did not do has the power to remove it. Feel both feet on the floor now. Let your body remember that you are here. Lift your chin just a little, not with pride that pushes others away, but with the quiet dignity of someone who is returning to themselves. Feel the floor beneath your heels. Feel the soft pressure of your back against the chair. Notice the tiny space between your teeth as your jaw relaxes. You are safe to stop arguing for your own value. No more proving. Stand here. Worth. There is a deep tiredness that comes from trying to convince someone to love you properly. You begin to explain things that should not need long explanations. You explain why their silence hurt. You explain why consistency matters. You explain why being unclear is painful. You explain why you need honesty. You explain why you felt anxious. You explain why your heart became tired. And after all that explaining, you still may not receive the care you needed. This is when the soul becomes wise. It begins to understand that the right love does not need a long lesson on how to be kind to your heart. Yes, every relationship needs communication. Yes, people are human. Yes, no one is perfect. But there is a difference between communicating and convincing. There is a difference between sharing your needs and begging someone to respect them. There is a difference between giving grace and abandoning yourself. From today, I stop making my pain small. From today, I stop calling neglect a misunderstanding. From today, I stop asking unclear love to name my value. From today, I stop leaving myself to keep someone near. Let those lines be strong, but not hard. This is not about becoming cold. This is about becoming clear. You can have a soft heart and still have a firm boundary. You can wish someone well and still choose distance. You can forgive and still not return. You can love deeply and still say, "This is not safe for me anymore." Shame says, "Maybe I asked for too much." Grace says, "You asked for honesty. That is not too much." Shame says, "Maybe I should have been easier." Grace says, "You were not created to be easy to neglect." Shame says, "Maybe my needs pushed them away." Grace says, "The love meant for you will have room for your truth." My dear, this is where self-worth becomes more than a gentle idea. It becomes a practice. It becomes the message you do not send. It becomes the boundary you keep. It becomes the night you choose sleep over overthinking. It becomes the morning you choose food, breath, and peace before checking if someone remembered you. It becomes the moment you stop asking, "Am I enough for them?" and begin asking, "Is this enough for me?" That question can change your life. Is this enough for my heart? Is this enough for my peace? Is this enough for the love I know I deserve? Not from anger, from honesty. Sometimes you may be afraid to ask this because you already know the answer. You may fear that if you tell the truth, you will have to release what you still want. But the truth does not come to destroy you. It comes to free the part of you that has been pretending. It comes to open the door to a life where you do not have to keep choosing between love and self-respect. You do not have to choose between love and yourself. The right love will not require that. The right love will not ask you to disappear. It will not ask you to hide your needs. It will not make you feel guilty for wanting clarity. It will not make you afraid of being honest. It will make more room for you, not less. I do not explain my value to unclear love. I honor my peace. I choose myself without guilt. Let the words settle in the body. I choose myself without guilt. For some hearts, this is the hardest part. Not choosing yourself, but doing it without guilt. You may have learned that love means overgiving. You may have learned that being good means being available even when you are tired. You may have learned that having needs makes you difficult. You may have learned to keep the peace by swallowing the truth. But the peace you keep by abandoning yourself is not real peace. It is quiet pain. My dear, If this is helping your heart feel less alone, stay with me until the end, because the final part will help you fully make room for the love that feels safe. There is an old story written inside many loving hearts. It says, I must earn love. I must be patient no matter what. I must prove I am understanding. I must wait until they are ready. I must accept little because asking for more might make them leave. This old story may have been written long before this person arrived. They may have only touched a wound that was already waiting to be healed. But now, the blackberry art of your heart is ready for new words. Slowly, gently, the old chalk marks begin to fade. Not enough, too much, hard to love, easy to leave, must prove, must chase, must wait. These words are not the truth. They are old fear. And with loving awareness, you begin to erase them. In their place, you write new words: respect, calm, honesty, safety, chosen by myself. You write them not only with thought, but with action. Every time you do not chase confusion, you write respect. Every time you speak kindly to yourself, you write calm. Every time you tell yourself the truth, you write honesty. Every time you protect your peace, you write safety. Every time you choose your own heart, you write, chosen by myself. This is powerful. This is healing. This is how a new life begins. You may wonder, will choosing myself make me lose love? My dear, choosing yourself may make you lose what was never able to love you safely. It may make unclear connections fade. It may make old patterns fall away. It may make some people uncomfortable because they were used to your silence, your waiting, your overgiving. But what leaves when you choose yourself is making room for what can meet you honestly. Do not be afraid of the space that self-respect creates. That space is sacred. It may feel empty at first, but it is not empty. It is clean. It is open. It is ready. It is the place where your breath comes back. It is the place where your energy returns. It is the place where love that feels safe can finally enter without having to fight through the clutter of old confusion. My dear, you are not asking for too much when you ask for kindness. You are not asking for too much when you ask for clear words. You are not asking for too much when you ask for respect. You are not asking for too much when you want love that does not make your body ache with doubt. These are not impossible needs. These are human needs. These are heart needs. And a love that is ready for you will not treat those needs like a burden. Let that truth become strong inside you. You are allowed to stop auditioning. You are allowed to stop performing calmness while your heart is hurting. You're allowed to stop pretending that almost love is enough. You are allowed to stop accepting a place in someone's life that feels uncertain, hidden, or half open. You are allowed to be loved in a way that feels clear. From today, I remember my value. From today, I return to my peace. From today, I no longer shrink to stay close. From today, I make room for love that can meet me fully. And if sadness comes, let it come. Sadness does not mean you made the wrong choice. Sadness may simply mean your heart is releasing a dream. It may mean the part of you that hoped is grieving. Hold that part gently. Tell it, we are not giving up on love. We are giving up on confusion. We are not closing the heart. We are protecting it for something kinder. There is a difference, a beautiful difference. A life hanging difference. You can still believe in love. You can still be soft. You can still be romantic, hopeful, open, and warm. You do not have to become hard to become wise. You do not have to become cold to become free. You only have to become honest about what your heart can no longer carry. My dear, the moment you stop explaining your worth, your energy changes. You no longer lean forward begging to be seen. You stand in your own light. You no longer send your spirit out to knock on closed doors. You remain home within yourself. You no longer ask, why did they not choose me? You begin to say, I choose me now. And that choice is not small. That choice is the beginning of safe love. Because the love that feels safe does not begin only when another person arrives. It begins when you stop treating yourself like someone who must wait outside. It begins when you stop making your worth depend on someone else's mood. It begins when you stop using their confusion as proof that you are lacking. It begins when you look inward and say, I was always worthy of care. So stand here for a moment. Breathe here. Feel your feet. Feel your back. Feel your heart. Let the old writing fade. Let the new truth appear. You are not too much. You are not hard to love. You are not asking for something strange. You are asking for the kind of love your soul can rest inside. And that love begins with the way you choose yourself now. Now that you are no longer explaining your worth, something deeper begins. You start to clear the energy that remained after the confusion. Not with anger, not with force, not with a hard heart. You clear it with love, with breath, with quiet honesty. Because sometimes a person leaves your life or becomes distant in your life, but their energy still lives in your mind. You may still hear their words. You may still remember their silence. You may still feel the old pull when the room becomes quiet. And this is where your healing becomes gentle and powerful. My dear, the person who confused you may have left more than memories. They may have left questions in your chest. They may have left doubt in your body. They may have left a habit of checking, wondering, waiting, and preparing for disappointment. They may have left a small fear that love will always feel uncertain. But today, softly, you begin to call your energy back from all the places where it has been waiting. Take a slow breath now. Let the air move through your chest. Let your mouth open slightly as you exhale. Feel the quiet hum of the room around you. Feel the cool air touching your hands. Feel the place inside your heart that has been heavy for too long. You do not need to push anything away. You only need to come home to yourself. Clear, free, return. There is a part of you that may still be attached to the question, why did they do that? Why did they come close and then pull away? Why did they speak softly and then act cold? Why did they make you feel seen and then leave you feeling unsure? These questions are human. They make sense. But if you keep feeding them every day, they become a room you live inside, and your soul is ready to leave that room. You may never receive the answer that finally makes everything feel fair. You may never hear the words that make the confusion clean. You may never get the apology that your heart quietly wanted. But my dear, your healing does not have to wait for a person who could not give you peace. Your healing can begin right here, in the place where you decide that your energy belongs to you again. I call my energy back with love. I bless the lesson and release the hold. My peace belongs to me now. Say it softly, not as a command, as a return. As if you are gathering pieces of yourself from old messages, old hopes, old nights, old waiting, old pain. As if you are saying to every part of you that became lost in this connection, come back now. You are safe here. You do not have to stay in the memory. You do not have to keep standing beside someone who could not stand clearly beside you. My dear, clearing energy is not about pretending it never happened. It happened. It touched you. It changed you. It taught you. But it does not own you. A painful lesson can shape you without becoming your whole identity. A confusing love can awaken you without becoming your future. A person can show you what you no longer want without becoming the center of your heart forever. Sometimes the mind becomes like a mirror that keeps showing the same old image. You look inside and see the moment they changed, the moment they pulled away, the message they did not answer, the tenderness you still miss, the hope you still carry. But a mirror only reflects what is placed before it. If you keep placing the old pain in front of your mind, the mind will keep showing it to you. Today, place something new before the mirror. Place peace there. Place self-respect there. Place your own face there. Attachment says, but they still live in my mind. Soul says, then today, make your mind a softer place for you. Attachment says, I cannot stop remembering. Soul says, you do not have to stop remembering. You only have to stop worshiping the memory. Attachment says, what if I never feel this way again? Soul says, my dear, may you never feel confused in that way again. May the next love feel kinder. That is a blessing, not a loss. A blessing. You can remember someone and still remove them from the center of your life. You can feel the old ache and still choose a new response. You can miss the warmth and still refuse the confusion. This is how energy clears, not by fighting every thought, but by no longer giving every thought your full devotion. When the thought comes, breathe. When the memory comes, soften. When the urge to check comes, place your hand on your heart. When the old hope rises, say, I hear you, but we are choosing peace today. Before sleep, when the mind wants to wander back to what hurt you, speak one gentle sentence into your heart. I'm calling myself back. The soul does not always need a big ritual. Sometimes it needs a small moment of honesty repeated with love. A moment of not giving your mind to the past. A moment of breathing instead of searching. A moment of remembering that the person who confused you is not your home. Your peace is your home. Your body is your home. Your heart, when treated with kindness, is your home. My dear, you may have given so much unseen energy to this connection. You may have imagined conversations that never happened. You may have prepared answers to messages that never came. You may have rehearsed being calm, being understanding, being patient, being enough. That is energy. That is life force. That is your sacred attention. And now, lovingly, you begin to bring it back. I take back the hours I spent doubting myself. I take back the tenderness I gave to waiting. I take back the peace I placed in uncertain hands. I take back my heart with love. Let this be gentle. Do not say it with revenge. Say it as a child coming home from a long walk. Say it as a soft lamp being turned on in a room that has been dark. Say it as a person who is tired of living away from themselves. Your energy is not meant to live in someone else's silence. It is meant to live in your breath, your choices, your peace, your future. Before you receive new love, there is one space inside you that must become safe again. The space where you meet yourself. If that space is filled with blame, shame, and old questions, love may enter and still feel frightening. But when that space becomes kind, calm, and honest, love has a place to land. So today, do not only clear them from your mind, clear the harsh voice that judged you for caring. You were not wrong for loving. You were not wrong for hoping. You were not wrong for wanting clarity. You were learning. My dear, some of the deepest clearing happens when you stop making yourself the problem. You stop saying, "Why was I so stupid?" You begin saying, "I was tender." You stop saying, "Why did I allow this?" You begin saying, "I was learning my worth." You stop saying, "Why did I stay?" You begin saying, "I stayed until I understood. And now that I understand, I can choose differently." That shift is holy. It changes the whole feeling of the past. The same memory that once made you feel ashamed can become a place of wisdom. The same person who once made you feel confused can become the one who helped you finally see how much you need peace. The same ending that once felt like loss can become the opening where your life returns to you. Clear. Return. Come home. You do not need to carry their energy into the next season of your life. You do not need to compare every future love to the person who made your body tense. You do not need to keep expecting people to leave, confuse, disappear, or change. That was one pattern. It does not have to become your whole belief about love. Let that pattern end where it ended. Do not drag it into the door, of what is coming. If their name appears in your mind, bless yourself first. If the memory appears, breathe into your own body first. If sadness appears, hold your own heart first. Teach your inner world that you are the one who stays now. You are the one who listens now. You are the one who does not leave your body alone with pain. I am not tied to what confused me. I am not owned by what hurt me. I am free to become peaceful again. My dear, feel the weight that lifts after crying. Feel the softness that comes after telling the truth. Feel the quiet space that opens when you stop chasing an answer. This is not emptiness. This is room. This is your life making space. This is your energy returning to its rightful place. And as your energy returns, you may notice simple things again. Your breath, your hunger, your sleep, your smile, the sound of your own thoughts becoming softer, the small peace of not needing to know what they are doing, the quiet strength of not reaching for what keeps you unsure. These are signs of healing, not loud signs, gentle signs, real signs. My dear, you are clearing the old reflection. You are no longer looking into the mirror of this connection and asking it to tell you who you are. You are looking into your own heart now. You are seeing someone who tried, someone who loved, someone who waited, someone who learned, and someone who is finally ready to be free. So tonight, or whenever your heart feels pulled backward, hand on heart, breath steady, whisper, I call my energy back with love. I bless the lesson and release the hold. My peace belongs to me now. Then let the room be quiet. Let your body rest. Let your soul understand that the past is no longer the place where you live. You are here. You are returning. You are free to feel safe again. Now the healing turns inward. Because the love that feels safe does not begin only when another person arrives. It begins when you become a safe place for yourself. It begins when you stop leaving your own heart every time someone else becomes unclear. It begins when you turn toward the tender part inside you and say, I am here. I am not going to abandon you for uncertain love anymore. My dear, there may be a younger part of you that learned love meant waiting. Waiting for attention, waiting for warmth, waiting for someone to notice your pain, waiting for someone to choose you clearly. And when a confusing person came close, that younger part may have said, maybe this time I will be chosen. Maybe this time I will be enough. Maybe this time someone will stay. So if it has been hard to release, do not shame yourself. A young place inside you was not only holding on to them, it was holding on to an old hope. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the softness of your shirt under your palm. Feel the quiet sound of your own breathing. Feel the warmth gathering in your chest, even if it is small. This is where you begin, not by forcing yourself to be over it, not by pretending you not care, but by becoming kind to the part of you that wanted to be loved so badly. Safe now, stay with yourself. You are safe to stop chasing. You are safe to stop explaining. You are safe to feel the sadness without going backward. You are safe to want love and still choose peace. You are safe to become your own steady place. Let those words move gently. They are not only words, they are medicine for the places inside you that learned to panic when love felt uncertain. They are a new message for the heart. They say, I do not have to run after someone to feel loved. I do not have to leave myself to keep a connection. I do not have to beg for the safety I can begin giving myself now. The younger heart inside may ask, will someone finally stay? The higher self answers, I am staying with you now. The younger heart may ask, will someone finally choose me? The higher self answers, I am choosing you now. The younger heart may ask, what if I am left again? The higher self answers, even if someone leaves, I will not leave you. My dear, this is not a small promise. This is the root of safe love. When you know that you will not abandon yourself, other people's choices no longer have the same power to destroy you. You may still feel pain. You may still grieve. You may still miss someone. But you do not collapse into the belief that you are nothing without them. You remain with yourself. You remain rooted. You remain loved from within. I am safe with myself. I will not leave myself for uncertain love. I am here now. Say this like you are speaking to the most tender part of your heart. Not loudly, not perfectly, just sincerely. I am safe with myself. Maybe that feels new. Maybe part of you does not fully believe it yet. That is okay. Every time you speak it with kindness, you build a new home inside yourself. Not a home made of walls against love, but a home made of trust. There was a time when you may have made another person your shelter. Their message was your shelter. Their mood was your shelter. Their attention was your shelter. Their return was your shelter. But when another person is unstable and you make them your shelter, your whole inner world shakes. This is why becoming your own safe place matters. It gives your soul a place to rest even when the outside world changes. My dear, this does not mean you stop needing love. It means you stop needing unsafe love to prove that you matter. It means you stop making one person the only door to comfort. It means you learn to sit beside yourself in pain and say, I will not make this worse by chasing what hurts. I will not abandon my body to calm my fear. I will not betray my peace to feel wanted for one moment. This is the dawn after a long emotional night. It may not be bright all at once. It may begin as a pale line of light, a small breath, a simple meal, a morning where you do not check right away, a night where you cry and still do not reach back, a moment where you hear their name in your mind and choose your own heart instead. This is first light. This is healing beginning to become visible. Soft light, first breath, new morning. You are safe to rest now. You are safe to stop proving. You are safe to trust the quiet. You are safe to let old pain leave slowly. You are safe to receive love that does not make you afraid. Now say yes to rest, yes to truth, yes to peace, yes to boundaries, and yes to love. Let each yes be a small door inside you. When you say yes to rest, you stop treating your body like it must survive on worry. When you say yes to truth, you stop hiding what hurts. When you say yes to peace, you stop chasing what disturbs you. When you say yes to boundaries, you protect your healing. When you say yes to love, you remember that love is still possible. Yes to rest, yes to truth, yes to peace, yes to boundaries, yes to love. My dear, you may have said yes to many people while saying no to yourself. You may have said yes when you were tired, yes when you were unsure, yes when your body tightened, yes when your heart wanted to ask for more, yes when you were afraid they would leave. Now healing asks you to say yes to yourself too. This is how you become safe inside. You begin to keep promises to yourself. If you say you will not check, you try not to check. If you say you will rest, you let yourself rest. If you say you need space, you honor that space. If you say you deserve clear love, you stop entertaining unclear love. Each kept promise becomes a brick in the home of self-trust. You do not have to be perfect. You will have moments of missing them, moments of wondering, moments of wanting to go backward. But safe self-love does not punish you for having human feelings. It simply guides you back, again and again. Like sunrise returning each morning, your inner love returns every time you remember to choose yourself. My dear, the tender part inside you does not need you to be strong all the time. It needs you to be present. It needs your hand on your heart. It needs your kind words. It needs your patience. It needs you not to call it foolish for loving. It needs to hear, I understand why you stayed. I understand why you hoped. I understand why it hurt. And now I am here with you. That kind of inner tenderness changes everything. Because when you treat yourself with care, the old hunger begins to soften. You no longer need another person to rescue you from your own harshness. You no longer need their attention to feel real. You no longer need their approval to feel worthy. You begin to live from a deeper place, a safe place, a steady place, a place that says, I belong to myself. And when you belong to yourself, love becomes different. You no longer chase it like oxygen. You welcome it like warmth. You no longer accept confusion because you are afraid of being alone. You choose clarity because you know your own presence is not empty. You no longer settle for a love that keeps leaving the room. You make space for a love that can sit with you in truth. My dear, becoming your own safe place is not the end of romance. It is the beginning of healthy love. It is the beginning of receiving without fear. It is the beginning of choosing someone not because you need them to fill a wound, but because their presence honors the peace you already built inside. So hold your heart now and speak gently. I am here. I am staying. I am learning to love myself safely. Let your body receive this. Let the warmth in your chest grow, even if it is small. Let the quiet breath become a sign that you are not lost. Let the younger place inside you feel your presence. It has waited long enough for someone else to come and make it safe. Today, you begin doing that with your own love. And as you become safe within yourself, the kind of love you accept will change. You will not be drawn so easily to emotional fog. You will not mistake distance for mystery. You will not mistake worry for passion. You will begin to recognize the feeling of peace. You will begin to trust the people who make your body feel calm. You will begin to prefer what is steady over what is confusing. This is your first light. This is your return. This is your heart becoming home. As you become safer within yourself, your energy begins to change. You are no longer reaching from emptiness. You are no longer waiting for someone unclear to decide your worth. You are no longer using confusion as the measure of love. You begin to align with something different. Love that is honest. Love that is calm. Love that is kind to your body. Love that does not ask you to leave yourself behind. My dear, the love meant for your healed heart will not require you to abandon your peace. It will not make you feel like you must earn every gentle word. It will not make you wonder if your needs are too heavy. It will not punish your honesty. It will not make you small. The love that can meet you safely will feel like there is enough room for your whole self. Feel your shoulders relax. Let your hands rest together gently. Notice the calm feeling that comes when you turn your phone face down and choose your own breath instead of waiting. Feel the clear breath that comes when you stop checking for proof. This is not giving up on love. This is preparing for a higher kind of love. A love that does not need your fear in order to feel powerful. Receive slowly, no rush. You now welcome love that is clear, not perfect. Clear. You now welcome love that is kind, not dramatic. Kind. You now welcome love that is steady, not empty. Steady. You now welcome love that can speak, listen, care, and stay emotionally present. This is not asking for too much. This is asking for what your heart needs in order to rest. I now welcome honesty in love. I now welcome peace in love. I now welcome care that does not confuse me. I now welcome connection that feels safe in my body. Let these words be simple, yo. You are not demanding from life. You are aligning with what matches your peace. You are no longer sending the signal that uncertainty is acceptable. You are no longer making room for people who only arrive halfway. You are teaching your energy to recognize calm, not chase chaos. Lack says, what if nothing better comes? Abundance says, better begins when you stop making space for what hurts. Lack says, what if I am alone? Abundance says, being alone with peace is not the same as being lonely in confusion. Lack says, what if they were my only chance? Abundance says, love is not limited to the person who could not meet you safely. My dear, this is where faith becomes quiet and real. Faith is not always a big feeling. Sometimes faith is not sending the message. Sometimes faith is resting while you do not know what comes next. Sometimes faith is saying, I do not see the safe love yet, but I will no longer make a home in unsafe love. Sometimes faith is making room before the new thing has arrived. This is alignment. It is not chasing. It is not begging. It is not forcing. It is becoming the kind of energy that can receive what you truly want. If you want calm love, practice calm with yourself. If you want honest love, be honest with yourself. If you want respectful love, respect your own boundaries. If you want gentle love, speak gently to your own heart. Love that feels safe is not only something you find, it is something you become ready to receive. Write a few simple lines, even if only in your heart, about what safe love feels like. Love feels safe when I can breathe. Love feels safe when I can speak the truth. Love feels safe when care is steady. These lines become a map. They remind you where you are going when the old pattern tries to call you back. Clear, honest, yours. My dear, when you know what safe love feels like, confusion loses some of its power. You begin to notice the difference. You notice when someone's words are warm, but their actions are cold. You notice when someone enjoys your attention but does not honor your heart. You notice when a connection creates more anxiety than peace. And instead of blaming yourself, you simply say, This is not the love I am aligning with anymore. This is not judgment. This is clarity. A magnet does not chase what matches it. It simply carries its own pull. Your energy works in a similar way. When you become rooted in peace, you are less drawn to chaos. When you become honest with yourself, dishonesty feels uncomfortable. When you become kind to your own heart, careless love loses its shine. You do not have to force yourself to reject what hurts. Your new alignment will begin to make old patterns feel heavy. This is why inner work matters. You are not only waiting for love to change, you are changing what feels like love to you. You are changing what your body accepts. You are changing what your heart calls home. You are changing the signal you send into life. Not with pressure, with practice. I welcome love that is clear. I welcome love that feels kind to my body. I welcome love that honors my peace. Let this be your receiving prayer. Not a long list, not a demand, a soft opening. You are not asking life for someone perfect. You are asking for love that does not make you lose yourself. You are asking for a connection where your nervous system can rest, where truth is safe, where affection is steady, where the heart is not kept in a guessing game. My dear, the final part will bring this whole message back into your heart so you can leave lighter than you came. But before we arrive there, feel what has already changed. You started with confusion. You moved into truth. You listened to your body. You put down the weight. You stopped explaining your worth. You called your energy back. You became a safer place for yourself. And now you are opening, not from hunger, but from peace. This is important. When you open from hunger, you may accept almost anything that looks like love. When you open from peace, you can feel what is truly aligned. You do not need to rush. You do not need to choose quickly. You do not need to make someone safe in your imagination before their actions show safety. You can move slowly. You can watch. You can listen to your body. You can let love prove itself through steady care. No rush, no chase, no fear. You are not behind. You are not too late. You did not waste your chance at love. You are learning how to receive in a way that honors your soul. Every unclear connection you step away from creates more space for what is honest. Every old pattern you release makes your heart more available to peace. Every time you choose yourself, you become easier for safe love to find because you are no longer hidden inside confusion. My dear, love that feels safe may come slowly. It may begin with the way you speak to yourself. It may begin with the way you rest. It may begin with the way you stop accepting less than peace. It may begin with a new friendship, a calmer day, a clearer choice, a deeper trust in your own heart. Do not dismiss these beginnings. They are part of love returning to your life. Safe love is not only romance. Safe love is the way life begins to feel when you stop betraying yourself. Safe love is the peace of honoring your no. Safe love is the relief of not chasing. Safe love is the quiet joy of being able to breathe again. And when romantic love comes from that place, it will not be asked to save you. It will be invited to meet you. That is a beautiful difference. You are no longer saying, complete me. You are saying, meet me in truth. You are no longer saying, make me feel worthy. You are saying, I already know my worth. You are no longer saying, choose me so I can feel safe. You are saying, I am safe within myself, and I welcome love that feels safe beside me. My dear, this is alignment. This is the new frequency. It is calm. It is clear. It is self-hogwa, Noring. It does not shout. It does not chase. It does not need to prove itself. It simply says, I am ready for love that feels peaceful to my heart and kind to my life. Let your shoulders drop again. Let your breath deepen. Let your hands rest. Somewhere inside you, a new space is opening. Not a desperate space, a sacred space. A space where honest love can enter without stepping over old confusion. A space where peace is not strange anymore. A space where your heart can say, I know what I deserve now. And as you align with this, do not be surprised when what no longer matches begins to fall away. Do not be surprised when old conversations lose their pull. Do not be surprised when the person who once confused you no longer feels like the center of your world. This is not because you became cold. It is because your energy became clear. You are becoming available for something kinder. You are becoming available for something honest. You are becoming available for love that lets you breathe. And now, as this message comes full circle, return to the first feeling that brought you here. The tiredness, the waiting, the quiet hope, the part of you that wanted to stop being confused but did not know how to loosen the heart. That part of you has been heard. That part of you has been held. That part of you is not alone anymore. My dear, the person who confused you was not your ending. They were not the final answer to your love story. They were not the only door. They were not the proof that love must hurt. They were a place where you learned something sacred. You learned that your peace matters. You learned that your body tells the truth. You learned that love without safety is not enough for your soul. Place your hand over your heart again. Let your face soften. Let your eyes rest. Feel the slow blink of tired eyes. Feel the quiet comfort of the room around you. Feel the gentle breath that feels like coming home. You have traveled through much inside yourself. You do not have to force a big ending. Let this be a soft return. Peace, home, free. The past may still whisper sometimes. It may say, remember how much you wanted them. Your soul will answer, remember how much you needed yourself. The past may say, what if they come back different? Your soul will answer, if they ever come with true peace, I will know from my body, not from my fear. The past may say, what if no one loves you like that again? Your soul will answer, may no one ever confuse me like that again. That is not bitterness. That is wisdom. You can honor the love you felt without returning to the pain. You can bless the memories without building a future on them. You can accept that something mattered and still know it is not meant to keep holding your heart. This is emotional freedom. It does not deny. It does not attack. It simply tells the truth and chooses peace. I am no longer available for love that makes me beg. I am no longer available for care that disappears. I am no longer available for confusion dressed as connection. I am no longer available for losing myself to be chosen. Let the old pattern hear you. Now soften into the new truth. I am now available for love that is honest. I am now available for care that feels steady. I am now available for peace in my body. I am now available for a heart that can meet mine clearly. My dear, these words are not only about another person, they are about the way you will now live with yourself. You are becoming unavailable for self-betrayal, unavailable for ignoring your own body, unavailable for calling anxiety love, unavailable for making excuses for what keeps hurting you. And you are becoming available for breath, truth, rest, care, and a softer life. This is the bridge. One side is confusion. The other side is safe love. You do not have to cross it in one perfect step. You cross it with small choices, a breath, a boundary, a message not sent, a night of choosing sleep, a morning of choosing yourself, an honest moment where you say, I cannot keep standing in what hurts me. Step by step. No rush. The bridge holds. You may look back sometimes. That is okay. Looking back does not mean you are failing. Missing someone does not mean you should return. Feeling sad does not mean the release is wrong. The heart needs time to understand what the soul already knows. Be patient with yourself. Let the grief move. Let the old hope soften. Let the future come closer in its own quiet way. My dear, your heart is not closing. It is becoming wiser. It is learning that it can love deeply and still choose itself. It is learning that safety matters. It is learning that peace is not too much to ask for. It is learning that a calm connection is not a lesser love. It is learning that the love meant for you will not require you to live in fear. Take a final quiet breath to bless the past and return home. Bless the part of you that tried so hard. Bless the heart that waited. Bless the hope that stayed alive. Bless the tears that softened you. Bless the lessons that opened your eyes. Bless the old connection, not because it was perfect, but because it helped you come back to yourself. Then let it go from your body. Let it go from your throat. Let it go from the space behind your eyes. Let it go from the hands that wanted to reach again. Done. Not as a harsh ending, as a sacred completion. You do not need to carry this into every new day. You do not need to keep waking up inside the same question. You do not need to keep asking whether you were enough. You were enough. You are enough. You will always be enough for the love that is ready to meet you with care. I release unclear love with peace. I make room for love that feels gentle and true. I am safe to receive what honors me. Let those words become the soft closing of the old chapter. Let them settle like warm light in the body. Let them touch the places that still ache. Let them remind you that your heart is not being punished. It is being prepared. Prepared for a love that does not leave you guessing. Prepared for a life where you trust yourself more. Prepared for peace that feels real. My dear, you are allowed to stop waiting for the person who confused you to become the person your heart needed. You are allowed to stop shaping your life around their maybe. You are allowed to stop holding space for someone who made your own space feel unsafe. You are allowed to use that space now for healing, rest, joy, and love that can meet you without games. This is how you make room. You make room by no longer filling your mind with old questions. You make room by not giving your best energy to what keeps you unsure. You make room by returning to your body. You make room by choosing peace before proof. You make room by letting the heart become quiet enough to recognize what is kind. You have made room for the kind of love that feels safe to your heart, not all at once, but truly. In this moment, you are not the same as when you began. Something inside you has softened. Something has become clearer. Something has stood up with gentle strength. You may still feel tender, but you are not powerless. You may still feel sadness, but you are not lost. You may still remember, but you are no longer owned by the memory. My dear, let life meet you in this new place. Let love come differently. Let peace feel normal. Let honesty feel beautiful. Let steadiness feel exciting in a deeper way. Let your body learn that love can be calm and still be real. Let your heart learn that it does not have to suffer to be chosen. And when the old ache calls your name, answer with love, but do not follow it. Say, I hear you. I bless you. I am choosing peace now. Say, I remember what happened, but I am not living there anymore. Say, I cared deeply, and now I care for myself too. This is your return. This is your release. This is your opening. As you leave this message in your heart, do not rush to become someone new by tomorrow. Healing is not a race. Healing is a gentle return, one breath at a time. You do not have to prove that you have released everything. You do not have to show anyone that you are strong. You only have to be honest with yourself in the quiet moments. Honest enough to say, this confused me. Honest enough to say, I am tired of hurting. Honest enough to say, I deserve love that feels safe. My dear, your heart is not asking for too much. It is asking for peace. It is asking for kindness. It is asking for words and actions that match. It is asking for a love where your body does not have to stay tense. It is asking for a love where you can rest, speak, laugh, cry, and still feel held in respect. These are not impossible things. These are natural things. These are the things a healthy love understands. So tonight, let yourself stop carrying what you cannot fix. Let yourself stop chasing answers that keep cutting your peace into pieces. Let yourself stop returning to the doorway of someone who never fully opened it. Let yourself turn inward and remember the sacred truth. You are already worthy. You are already lovable. You are already enough without convincing one more person to see it. Breathe gently. Come home. The one who confused you may have awakened a wound, but they also awakened your wisdom. They showed you where you were still willing to wait outside yourself. They showed you where your body was asking for safety. They showed you where your heart was ready to choose a clearer love. And now, you do not need to hate the lesson. You only need to stop repeating it. You can bless what taught you and still move forward. You can love what was beautiful and still leave what was painful. You can remember the good and still honor the truth. You can release the person, the hope, the waiting, the guessing, the old ache, and the belief that love must be hard to be real. Let your inner world become quiet. Let your shoulders rest. Let your chest soften. Let your hands open without reaching. Let your face relax. Let the younger part of you know that you are staying. You are no longer leaving yourself to be chosen by confusion. You are no longer calling pain a sign. You are no longer asking unsafe love to become your home. I choose peace now. I choose myself now. I allow safe love to find me in the right way. And as you say this, feel the doorway inside you opening to something softer. Not a love you have to chase. Not a love you have to decode. Not a love that makes you feel small. A love that feels clear. A love that feels warm. A love that feels like your nervous system can finally exhale. My dear, you are ready to live differently. You are ready to receive differently. You are ready to stop calling confusion chemistry. You are ready to stop calling distance mystery. You are ready to stop calling waiting devotion. You are ready for a love that does not need to hurt you first in order to reach you deeply. Let this be the final blessing over the old chapter. Thank you for what you taught me. I will not carry you the same way anymore. I bless the part of me that loved. I bless the part of me that waited. I bless the part of me that is finally coming home. Now let your heart rest. Let peace enter. Let safe love have room. I am safe. I am loved. I am free.